Hello and welcome back to Jack Wonders, the everyman of Age of Wonders. We are playing a adaptive campaign where no build is really set and instead the world is shaping what we become. Currently, we have just taken our first book choice, which ended up being the Book of Pyromancy. After fighting a lot of plants and living beings getting actually killed by poison, Jack has come back with a vengeance, building up a new army. And getting some searing blades himself. He's decided that, or we've sort of decided that we're going towards maybe a fiery djinn-based idea. But we will still be blending things and seeing how everything turns out. When we ended, it was turn 20. We ended on an end turn. We're going to begin on an end turn. Currently, we are being pushed in from the northwest by Belsarius Call and his army of golems, by the southwest by Eduardo Collins and his army of vampires from the Fire Festival. We have currently made friends with a angel, Celestine Dion, in our north. And we're already getting grievances, which is exactly what I was hoping for. You have produced a house hunting ground. Up next, I'm going to give you the vendor to start, because right now I'm a bit shy on cash still. You're coming down here to grab a tower and help us scout around the Shining Court, a free city that I am at war with. Magistrate Catamel Theowin of the Free City Shining Court greets you with regret in her eyes. It's unfortunate we meet like this, but it seems war between us is inevitable. Why? I just met you. The people of the Shining Court will fight for good. A future without you. Masters of Astral, they are sophisticated wolves. I mean, 212 bucks. I don't really see any reason why I have to be at war with them. So, I might not be. We'll see how that turns out. This army of Marauder Guard has moved. Pact of Loyalty into will reinforce in combat against marauders and rulers the free cities at war with. So I could just wait 2 turns and then fight these guys. You need 2 turns of Imperium, which is a shame because there's lots of things I would love to spend Imperium on right now. You're a 475. You're a 270? That's pretty cheap. I could fight these guys just for some XP. I think let's do that. And then we get in a nice position in a couple of rounds to fight those marauders. They are wolves. Throw them some meat and they'll be domesticated in a few thousand years. Well, I feel like a few thousand years would pass pretty quickly here. Bred for war times 2. Oh, 10% morale resistance for each friendly unit. I didn't actually realize we got that. You have a shot. You also have a shot. You do not. Everybody else, hold the line. For some reason, these guys are demoralized. Is that because they're fighting not with their liege? Oh, I think it is. Is that how it works with aristocracy? Comes the house's liege lord. Units belonging to the house gain a powerful boost in combat while in the army of their liege lord. When the liege lord gains renown, the units belonging to the house gain a small amount of XP. I mean, I feel like the 3 of them are all demoralized, so that has to be what's going on here. You might as well just punk these guys up as much as you can. You can transfer some life. I probably should have done that first. And then you'll finish off him. I have a fair bit of mana right now, so I might as well take that heal. Ow, ow, ow. Up, up, up. Oh, I didn't realize transfer life you can do every single turn. Oh, when a unit dies, I see. So not quite every single turn. So they gotta scoot and shoot. Not gonna let them shoot, but I will let them shoot because you can't really miss with magic guys, but a 5% chance means good shot we end up hurting ourselves. And then honestly, this is a situation where you can just do this. No real need to do this manually. There's that Brannigan school of thought when it comes to the neutrals. Jack's having a slow start? No, I don't think so. I mean, he did get, unfortunately, he got murked very early on, which did set him back a little bit, but it wasn't terrible. Now, Mediocrity has been going Warlock and has been really leaning towards the Undeath, so I feel like Initiative Shadow has got to be the way she goes. I don't think I want her to do frost damage because we're going to be doing fire on everybody else. So I'm going to get her to drain souls. It's a weird choice, but I like it. You've also leveled up magically through this whole process. And I think we have decided that you are now a knight. You've got this lance. You're all about fire damage. It feels fitting. We have room for another hero, which we do have to get soon. Oh, these two are denouncing each other. That's positive for us. Other than that, you're building. You're building. You are waiting. 2 more turns. See what happens to this army here. He's like entering my domain, but not raiding it. It's very bizarre. No, there he is. Blightfall conjunction. Astrologers warn you of the imminent conjunction of Meditor, a world of growth, and Imbal, the world of decay. Finding uncorrupted food to harvest has become a nigh impossible challenge, and your soldiers threaten to succumb to pestilence. Blight, damage, and disease. So, our guys have been taking poison and now blight. Interesting. Eduardo, trespassing. There's some more grievances for us. Uh-oh. Huh. I guess despite the fact that this derelict workshop has invaded both of their terrains, it decided instead to send a marauder army at my outpost. Interesting choice, AI. Interesting choice indeed. I wait one more turn and I can bring both of these armies down, so they can vibe check in the cities for a moment still. Okay, you're also invading me. Don't ask me where that's coming from. You need to call militia. That's perfect. Well, if we got to race back over here to help these guys out, we will, but... see how we do it all first. You've got the tavern. Here's the thing. I'm looking forward to building up here because this is where the Lutheran units are going to come from. Meow, 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 meow. Gotta build that channeling tower too. Alright, you're gonna get a stone mason to start. You're gonna become a full city. You're gonna call an army with that lieutenant. And then you're gonna come down there. You're gonna come over there. You're gonna... why don't you just start heading north? Because we haven't had any of this scouted out yet. What is this place? It's just a fractured infestation. Ah, okay. We have a pact of loyalty with these guys. I can buy silver tongue fruit off of them. Also, haste berries. Oh, wow. They have haste berries in there. This would get us to vassalage a lot quicker. So I think I'm going to do it, even though I don't really have the cash well for it. You get to attack with our homies here, who have Houndmasters and Magma Spirits. Now, we do have Blightfall, but we do massively outnumber them, so let's just see what it says. I'm just going to take that. Channeling Robes. Striking Staff of Revelry. Ooh. That's a really nice one. And a Staff of Frost. Now, here's my biggest issue is... well, I guess you're a mage, so I'll give you magic damage. You currently have a Fire Orb. Guess I could give you that staff instead. Song of Revelry is technically like a demon thing, so having it on the Warlock makes some sense. You lose your horse, but I think that's okay. A Wand of Lightning Strike. I tell you what, why don't we also give that to you? And then these two are going to be moving together now. You're ready to annex more. Think I need to start going up in this direction. So let's go with a quarry. Yeah, because I need that for the other conduit. I also need to build the channeling tower here, which I can't do until I have the city too. 14 turns on the Sorcerer's Spire. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of other good spots to put that right now, so... let's, we're going to sell off both of these. He's insulted us, giving us some grievances. That's good. You are pillaging us. Eduardo is trespassing. Again, that's good for us. Don't need to own the obelisk to activate it. Can even be in enemy territory. Oh, just need a hero on it. Very good. Okay, I think we actually have enough for our third hero now, too. We got to get the basic guys, but I think that's okay. So do we get Hester the Wanderer, a specialist governor with a duelist? Deals extra damage against heroes. Man, that on a ranger is just so good. Duelist on a ranger is nuts. And specialist governor is, you know, we can always make some sense for this. I can certainly always make an argument for this. Get rid of this stuff. Definitely you're not wearing this. Probably you're wearing that. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with your crazy eyes here. Let's give you some green eyes, maybe. And if you're a ranger... Obviously, the witch hunter hat is very fitting, but... You know, I guess until you have something... Your armor is kind of the special thing. So you will be... We got a bunch of very good names here in the pool. Seeing as you're a lady, we'll go with mid Lee-man. Or we could go with normal, dude. We'll go with mid Lee-man. Sword and crossbow. I gotta put a little bit of weight on you. There's some with this this one outfit I find looks really, really thin. Okay. That's a lady. Is it a lady? Yeah, well, it was a lady. I guess now it's changed. Why don't you be Lord Midley Man? I guess you're a dude now. It does look a lot better with this outfit. And I kind of like this look he's got. We need more lady names, clearly. So, I could do things like run you off to get obelisks, but I do think that keeping you with the pack is probably the way to go right now. Can't really afford a lot of militia or other things, so... Sort of looks like a V-neck, yeah. Lord she/her. It's a different name. Disdain for evil. All people on this realm despite evil and will fight to prevent it from taking root. That's why we had a bonus against them. Okay, so that's a good reason for us to go good. Go good. I love that Ratchek the Disturbing, the Children of Urath, is currently good. Eminem is a good character. And Celestine Dion is a good character. Belsarius is also a good character, though. Eduardo is definitely evil. And you definitely seem like you're evil. Rakas should be evil. I don't know what's going on there. We have unlocked Pyromancers. Immolate or Magma Spirits? I feel like we just got Pyromancer, so let's go Immolate. Ha, a new city. This will be Midland. An appropriate city for Mid-Lee-man to be running. House Leemand of Midland. Your symbol. Man, Middle Land. I feel like he's got to be like the Scales of Justice, which I think are under order. Yeah, boom. Perfect. Now, so that's being pillaged. This is Rainbow Clover. That is a forester in there? Yeah. Dong, dong, dong. If I built this, he'd be on my territory again. I'm gonna be cheeky. Oh. I should activate that obelisk when I get the chance. Yeah, I do want that pyromancer, so I am gonna let him keep building. And I guess we'll have these three start making their way over there. I wonder, could I unlock road building? How much does that cost? 100? 125. Oh man, Imperium is going to be tough. Nice. Those two are starting to fight each other. That's really good for us. You got some scrolls up here. We can take those. Celestine Dion is building another thing around Shardspire Ridge. So if we decide she is our friend, that actually behooves us. This guy's built this city in this fractured area. Okay. I meant to talk to that NPC army and I forgot. So much money. All right, I'm going to send you back to do that. $115 gold. It's just rude, honestly. Don't really have that kind of money. Okay, I think I can probably turn my scouts on auto at this point. Honey Amberhide rivals me. Okay. Eduardo again trespassing in my domain. I have a major war justification against him. Noted. Very much noted. Wonder if I can tell these guys to fight this brigand camp for me. Because I gotta be honest, I don't really want to. Pact of Vassalage needs to happen first. Okay. Alright, I have enough to build roads, so we're going to do that. Because clearly I am coming down here a lot. Good reason to make that path. You're going to grab that tower. I'm going to put you on auto. There's her capital, the Tower of Babel. She's actually in the top left corner of the map. She came all the way down here and built that city this early. Wow. That is some aggressive forward settling. Okay. You're pillaging me. You're trespassing again. See, here's the thing. Also, if I war deck Eduardo, I think I get like 20 Imperium a turn. Probably should have built something there with my money before I ended my turn, but oh well. You live and learn. Yeah, all right. We're above them here, but this is not This is not a fun fight. I don't know if Heldon's coming over to help. Nice. Okay, the Blightfall Conjunction is done. I am not going to learn Call Blightfall. It doesn't feel like... I feel like we have been suffered by Blightfall. We would not seek to make it worse on the population. So, activate. This guy's going to build a road here. They start coming the rest of the way. You got a stonemason. And can grow again. Well, I ain't sure I know how I want you to go right now. What do you need to get boosted? Quarries. Quarries and money. Quarries. I will want this slot eventually, but that's going to be for like a teleporter. I kind of wanted to build that farm building here and then just surround it by farms. What do we get for the pyromancer stuff? Ritual Piler. 3 mana per adjacent forester. So that's actually pretty good right there. Ten turns on this channeling tower. I can build a workshop. You can take that forester. Give me some merchandise. This guy burns this down if I don't attack him right now, so we will be going for that. Let's get our hero level up on Mid-Leman first. God. Honestly, I think you're also going to take experienced leader. When you don't really know how you want them to be built, it sort of makes the most sense. I have unlocked unit research skills cost less money. Units unlocked through research cost less to draft. Drafts give city stability. So there are some upgrades there. These two have started a war with each other. Okay. Let's fight this. I imagine we fight this. For sure we do. Anyone here a big Factorio player and can explain network connections and counters? I cannot. I am deathly scared of Factorio. That is the maximum range for you, so I probably don't want to go that far in. People often ask me like how I make my decisions, and looking at things like a tier 4 charge unit and its maximum range is the answer. So you can cast Song of Revelry here. Okay. Oh, yeah, I have a lieutenant here now too. Discern weakness. And we have the banner man who has all friendly adjacent units get defense and resistance, which is nice. The most generic gray banner. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I think that's all you can do. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, those mage locks mostly missed. Magical disruption. 5 random enemies sustain frost damage, have a chance of becoming disrupted. Woof. These guys are weak to lightning damage. And I do have lightning strike. Don't move him yet. Let's shoot that bow first. How come that echoed? Oh, it didn't echo. It, because of the splash on him is what happened. Yeah, it's splashing over. You have been slowed. That is terribly inconvenient. So we'll get them up there. I guess we might as well discern weakness on you. Boy, if I don't hate that retaliation, though. Cosmic Bolt is pretty useful for that. Domain of Mayhem becomes active until the end of battle. Every 2 turns, 30% chance of becoming berserk against a bunch of golems who I think are immune to mind control. That is just not so nicey. All right, you guys are going to take those hits, mostly because you have temp HP to spare. Oh, sucks. I figure there's no point in attacking these copper golems because he's taking so much AoE damage from that guy anyway. So you can go up there and shield wall. Yeah, he gets dunked. Oof. Oof. My militias. My militias. Well, I guess let's put you there. Let's put you here. Let's see. I think I'm going to charge strike the mage lock. I think I'm gonna take more damage. Yeah, I just do it. A reason I did that is because I wanted to shut down that mage lock. And I was hoping I could maybe get in here and cast Soothing Standard. Put a couple shots into them, take a couple shots back. We still have that Severing Golem, and it's not like these mage locks won't do a lot of damage. So it looks like I'm probably going to lose all the militia, but honestly, is that not what militia are for? I would make that argument. You have gone berserk, and you have gone berserk. Okay. Okay. None of this is flanking? You do 14. You do 10. You're better off using command on someone here. You're berserk. I'll tell you what, I'm going to command them. Because that way I can at least get on top of that mage lock. Sunder that thing's defense. Still get snapshots, but at least it's a fumble. And this guy's actually completely shut down right now. Seems like he cannot do anything while in zone of control, and he's not willing to leave. So that's nice. Not sure why this guy is so damn hard to hit. Bit rude, honestly. Ow, 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 ow. This is like 5-shot ability. Kerblam! Oh, little healing shot there. Okay. So, only militia caught. And one's still alive. Not the worst. The ruler levels up. Let's definitely give him second wind. And mediocrity levels up. We're going to give you bone wyvern or zombies. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Isn't that a good question? I think maybe zombies. Because I feel like blight damage is not what we're saying we're doing. So it's a little bit of a different vibe. So unfortunately, you still don't really have a lot of your right troops. What do you have? Melee, melee, melee. You're melee. The Wisp or this archer should go back into his army. And our pyromancer should also probably go in one of those armies. Baby steps, babies. One of the big questions now is, do I turn on Eduardo while I have all my troops down here? And I think I might. The troops that I mostly need to recruit would be down in Midland for this guy. Uh-huh. Boy, that road is quite the walk. All right, y'all need to heal. Yeah, I think let's put the Wisp in here for sure. I wish you'd evolve. That would be really cool, but I guess as you level up, you're still good. Uh-huh. I'm going to swap out that militia for a second defender. Because these guys will at least grow into Liege Guard once I have a tier 3 city. And then they have a lieutenant, they have him, they have a bannerman and a Wisp. Alright, let him heal. He's withdrawn to the Astral Void. Some infestations are sending forces towards me that I cannot see. I desperately need gold. Let's build a market. So far, so good. From Sellsword Arts, I bring 2 names. Darth Mediocrities and Darth Ineptness. Ah, the old mediocre team. I guess if this guy is building up his army here and fighting Eduardo, I would see him becoming like an Inquisitor / Vampire Slayer, which I feel like his outfit is already pretty fitting in regards to. So I'm gonna get him a defender. You're going that way. You guys are building. I could also... Yeah, let's call militia down there as well. Not that we really have the money for that, but... We could take those blossoms. Notheim is ready to annex more. I want that conduit. Because now you're 2 out of 3. Which will be good. Ah, the channeling tower. I only have 8 turns for that. I think I'm going to have to put it down here, man. 8 turns? You're 2 turns on a workshop. Even if I save up money for 2 turns, I don't have enough to build that castle, and then it's another 6 turns on top of that. This scout army is trespassing. Do you need a hero? You do need a hero to activate that. Why don't we go over here and check this tower? NASA, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Actually, you guys are pretty healed up. Yeah. No. Definitely don't want to lose defenders at legendary status already. Super, super valuable. What do we got? Monks, entwined thralls, a blessed dragon, and a righteous judge with crazy movement. Actually. Zombies. Okay. See what happens here. You get condemned. And you can charge. Oh. Oh yeah, that condemn is free. 202. That's probably the most worth it here. Oh, you did not take a lot of damage from that. Crossbow on the flank. You've not taken nearly enough damage from that. Not for my liking. Steel Blast him because it will also heal those dweebs. Zombo comes. You're moving up this way. Currently, you don't really have a way in here. I think you'd be better off commanding this lieutenant and letting him just go again. The stupid thing I did there is that he actually had more room to attack, but I didn't let him. Just getting a little ahead of myself. Give a bit of a buffer. We do make a lot of mana, which is good. Okay. Okay. Zombie's not proving the most useful at the moment, but... That's still 50%. Just take the shots. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Nice. Solid critical there. Let's dash you so you can move that one extra square. I can have him come up to stack Warbreed and shield defense. And I can have you come up here and flank that guy with your crossbow and miss. Perfect. Oh, that was really rude. You just ignored my entire line. Zombies come rushing on over. You come rushing on over. You can actually get melee combat. You can do that nice healing strike. I love that. And he's broken. We can let him fly. Chris Lauren, hello. How we doing? Welcome, 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 Dazzle as well. Upcoming lack of proper meows from our troops. I believe that was the last campaign. Battlefield remnants there. That's good. That would be good. Midland is ready to annex more. What is this army size? 800. I mean, getting a rainbow clover would go a long way. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Also builds this up a bit. Am I doing anything with this Imperium right now? So this would make pyromancers and lieutenants 25% cheaper to build. Which is pretty good. Which is pretty good. Infestations I'm not really going towards right now. Ah, conduits grant production and food, though, is also pretty good. Considering we have that Litherine structure. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that for sure. Because this is going to be all conduits wrapped around this Shard Spire Ridge. And I'm sure there's probably going to be some shrouded nonsense we can do as well. God, we are broke. Wish we could sell our mana. This has become a vassal city under, it looks like, Belsarius. So that does mean that Eduardo is losing that war at the moment, to no surprise. We've picked up Immolate. I guess we'll go Ignite. This guy gets some militia of his own. So bringing you down. I wanted to grab this tower. It looks like this city is burning. She also hates my guts. Tell you what, I'm just going to wait a turn because I might not have to trespass there. These guys don't evolve, right? No. Let's wait a turn on heals there. We can also wait for that Pyromancer to come down. Pyromancer's going to go in this guy's army. I guess it replaces the Astral Wisp. Strange as that feels, but okay. One rivalry over. Great. Capture Shining Horror, Destroy Fraction Infestation. I don't want to do any of those. Celine Dion likes us even more. Sorry, Celestine Dion. She has Rainbow Clover. Juggernaut Boots, Seers, Warding Shields. She would buy this Staff of Frost from me. Let's get a Wizard's Bond with her. $100. Get the hell out of here. From Helden, we can recruit Bannermen, and we can recruit Houndmasters. Could I give you a Houndmaster? If you're hunting vampires, I feel like that's kind of cool. Right? Like, that feels fitting for a vampire hunter. Shack Wonder slowed down by his heavy greaves after all? Oh, in the combat. That is probably why he's only moving 3. I think you're right. I think you're right. Everyman Jack wonders your heroine kneels before you. My little brother went dousing for precious stones and has never returned. Help me find him. Okay. What just got sieged? Is it this outpost? Slash this city? I don't know. A Beast Wrangler has arrived, offering us eagles, Swiftmount raptors, a Shrieking Bat mount on a vampire hunter. A White Wolf would also be pretty cool for a vampire hunter. Silver Tongue acquired. Haste Berries acquired. Negotiations succeeded. Vassalage of Helden. She's like Nice. I like it, says Eminem. He's like, you could be useful. He's like, oh, I hate your guts. And she is like, I'm going to declare war on you. Are you? You don't seem to have any grievances against me, so. So, you're a vampire hunter. What says vampire hunter to me? Definitely not plague shot or thorn shot. So I guess you're going like invigorating takedown. Inflicting bleeding on all enemies in a 1 hex radius. I mean, I don't know. Does a vampire want to bleed? I guess they do have a lot of blood inside of them. Sniper shot, scatter shot. I kind of want to give you sniper shot if you're using this combo. I also feel like we don't use it very often. So that's fun to me. Personally slay a ruler in combat. Sniper shot's pretty fun too, if that's the case. So this pyromancer is joining this army. Okay, you've built a market. You need to be... You've built a market. Three turns on a town hall, 6 turns on this conduit building. Okay, if I can get the money, actually, I could do this. You have battlefield remnants here, so you might actually be the one to do. That fight was a little worse than I thought. Turn 31, I'm late. It's going well, my dude. What kind of racing character are we using? We are playing as Jack Wonders. He is the everyman. He is a human that can become anything he wants. He is part of the Wanderers faction, which are a resilient, tenacious, adaptable group of humans with a cult of personality and the empire of the cosmos. We started with every single type of boost that we could get. And we can become whatever we want, is the idea. You are, well, I mean, I guess you're still okay to go in the front. Zombies. It is for the first time we are playing a totally adaptable build. With the idea that anything could change, and we are going to pick our upgrade paths based on what shows up in the campaign. So, for example, we ended up going with fire early on because we were fighting a lot of plants. And we also had a vassal who was a... also practiced fire magic. So it felt like we were kind of being buddy-buddy with them. You know what? The lieutenant on these guys will be really good because I can discern weakness and they'll all get debuffed. Let's have you go there, you go there, you go here. I don't really know why I'm opting to separate my shots out so much like this right now. Just felt like the right decision. Oh, wow. Okay. Zombies. Can you get a good lightning strike in there? Not really. I think I'll wait on that. That will do, though. Volcanic eruptions have become active. Poor lieutenant getting shot up. Ooh, piggies. Almost a year, another month or so. It's getting there. It's getting there. In spirit, thank you so much. 44 whole months. Sorry, my brain absolutely cooked when I was trying to explain that. And it just totally pursed on that that resub. Thank you, my dude. I much appreciate it. Muchos. Now, who are we gonna light on fire? Guess those three. Now, if I immolate them, they also take extra damage. Kill you, crocodile. Boop, 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 boop. Kill you. Nice. That means you can charge. You were to use second wind. You couldn't reach him, though. All right. I don't know if I should have healed there or not, maybe, but this zombie. Actually, hold on a second here. You can take some shots. Zombie, you can take some shots. You can only get in there. If you go there, then this militia can go here. And this guy can kind of go where he wants, but he also has sniper shot available. That's a flank. Let's try that. Yeah, 50%. Wasn't very good, but... Go there. Just can't really get a fun shot in with you. You can be whatever I want, son. That's kind of the idea, right? Just believe in ourselves. Ah, now they're in a position to get hit with that lightning bolt. Charge you. Oh, dice. Shoot him. Zombies. Pin him down. Militia, pin him down. Archer can move up and take a shot. Zombies can move in. Militia can move up just to give everybody bread for war. He can't move. He gets volcanoed. You get dunked. You get dunked. Perfect. You can sit in here. Boo, 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 boo. You get a defender. And you have a Houndmaster coming. So that's perfect. Your army's actually done then. You've kind of lost all of your troops. Is there any way I could get money? I know I could sell some stuff. None of my cities have anything building in them right now. All right. Does anybody have grievances with me? I have a justified war against you. Just because you're evil. I have a lot of points against you here, and I don't need that many. Right, but he won't sell that stuff. I'm going to sell a grievance to Belsarius. I don't like that, but it's kind of my only choice for getting this castle up and running. Then I can get some more vendors as well. Okie day. Looks like this guy survived. So there's more stuff in the north we can go check out. Again, I really should just be leaving these guys on auto, though. Auto explore. But I'm liking this. Our little army is getting pushed together. I really got to get these tier 3 so these defenders can get upgraded. But I like that we have a lieutenant, a bannerman, and a pyromancer in here now. This is like... It's nice to kind of see how that team is evolving. Deathcasting revealed. Infestation is attacking. These two started a war. I'm okay with that one. Midland is ready for more annexing. Let's go that way right now. You are ready to build something. I'm going to go with the Wizard's Tower, mostly because that Imperium would be really nice. And there's your Houndmaster. So you guys are 1,400. I think we could take that Rainbow Clover. The question is just, do we need to heal first before we do it? Our lieutenant is a bit donged up. We've got a lot of buffs. Let's just take it. Gross. Nasty. Do you think they'll ever add a centaur race? I think it's possible. I've seen it as one of the requested ones. I mean, they did just change a lot of how, like, all of the movement in the game works. Combat movement and the like. God, I might as well play hyper aggressive here. Seeing that they're all spellcasters and melee guys. I wish these zombies would start more frequently towards the center. For her. Great. Yeah, I think Centaur's a possibility. I think they're... Oh my god, I forgot about Seduce. Oh, I forgot about Seduce. That was nasty as well. Oh my god. That defender. He is a rookie defender, but holy smoking backsides. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that the thing most likely to happen in the next DLC is updates to like water combat, water effects. You're seducing him. You're seducing him. You failed your seduce, so you've got to go. You gotta be kidding me. I don't have a shot there. You guys are just in my way. Yeah, maybe I should let him take that. Can you actually discern weakness on these nymphs? Ah, sucks because I can't use the Pyromancer's ability here. Which would have been really nice. I guess I'll set up a zombie just to tank his shots. Well, you're not killing anybody, so you might as well take the flank. I'm gonna have a hell of a time getting to that other nymph. Grazed on a 90? This is only enemy units that get hurt by this. R.I.P. that Houndmaster. R.I.P. that Defender. God damn, son. Who's who here? You and you are the two. So that guy's undominated. Okay. Your range on that would hit too many of our own guys. Okay. Now you're undominated. Yeah, I think I'll move you up so you get that 100. $19, $13, $16. Might as well do a chaos shot there. Okay. They worried this hero in the back here is going to die. It's just he was too new and too squishy. I knew deep down in my heart. Deep down in the cockles, or maybe the subcockles. Yeah, that guy is being slowed right now, still for sure. Heal them up. Take a shot. Okay, they're gone forever. I'm gonna let him take over. Farmer Jenkins Ordinary. Is there an aquatic species? Not really. There is the snake transformation. That's like the closest thing. I mean, like there is like a frog species, but it's not specifically aquatic. Next DLC going by previous patterns should favor astral and nature tomes. I see that going with aquatic and phase stuff. Yeah. Good. Infectious insanity. How did he even get that? I'm sorry, how did you even get that? How did you cast Infectious Insanity on me? I don't even want to know. No, I'm not going to look. Infecting Great Hammer. Ooh. If a base attack kills the target, it comes back as a decaying zombie under your control until the end of battle. Interesting. Jack Wonders could use that. Currently, he is doing 21 damage. This would do 30 plus. Can anyone else use it? You're a warlock. You're dead. I gotta get rid of these boots. Though I don't know if I get rid of the horse. It's not as necessary. He's dabbling in a little bit of this dark magic. $300. This guy is an arcane governor, which is something I want. Oh, I can hire vampires from Dalmas Dur as well. Not totally sure why, but all right, well, these armies might as well conjoin. Take a moment here to heal and figure out what the heck we're doing with that. We have unlocked Imperial Essence, so plus 15 Imperium. That's actually pretty huge. And we'll get that guy back. Friendly undead is revived with 60% of its HP. Non-undead is revived as a zombie. All harpists turned into decaying zombies. Let's get raised undead. We'll bring Med Lehman back. Just take a moment. Variety of films and themes just isn't there. Yeah. Astral suffers from being considered the goat of Affinity since launch. At least in like multiplayer for sure. I don't really play multiplayer, so it is very fun being able to cast spells just an absurd amount though. Sirens are supposed to sort of be merfolk, yeah. Only comes with some of the body paint. Yeah, they're kind of like astral merfolk, I guess. Huh? Oh, interesting. He is turning my terrain sunless. You want me to destroy this giant bird nest? Man, I will try, but no promises. You've leveled up. Let's give you prepared charge. You've also leveled up again. Whenever a friendly unit dies, this unit gains grace, or summoned units get decaying dissolution. Adjacent enemy units suffer blight and decaying. Units summoned by this hero have aura of disease. Immune to disease. This hero gains immune to disease. Yeah, no, let's go unstable summons. And then I guess we'll go claim soul first on them. So these guys are ready to annex a bit more. Oh yeah, you really also forward settled me here. Put a farm here, that way we can make a play for Tournament Hill. You have 4 turns on this. 78 to boost it. Okay. Grab that tower and then go on auto explore. Unlocked a 3rd tier of chaos here. Golds per units killed. Or tier 3, 4, 5 units gain experience, and tier 1 and 2 gain experience, and tier 3, 4, 5 gain HP. This could be good for us. Because with pyromancers and bannermen and knights, aspirant knights, right, you can only make knights from aspirant knights. That actually isn't the worst idea. And I'm not using the Imperium on anything else right now. Gold per unit killed is also really handy, but let's go Might Makes Right. I think it actually makes sense for a feudal build. Unfortunately, I am just like bleeding out guys left, right, and center, but see if we can fight these. Fairly straightforward fight. We get a little bit of money back as well. All right. Are we going to make the channeling tower on time? We are, yeah. I literally get it next turn. And we can make our way for these worms. This town is really interesting. He's just kind of grown north with it. So it doesn't really matter too much where you go. First things first, I'm going to put a conduit there. That's stupid. I should have put a conduit there. Shoot. Ah, I could have stolen that. Oh well. So we'll switch this out. Give us an extra 11 mana per turn. Visiting the Channeling Tower of Mediocrity, you're welcomed by a Gargoyle Familiar. It shows you around the different levels of the tower, from the Mana Cellar to the Library. The training grounds and the last Sorcerer's Spire at the top. There, Mediocrity greets you overjoyed. Excuse my initial absences, my everyman, but the opportunities this tower provides are exhilarating, and it costs me to put the studies aside. This channeling tower is a mere droplet in the pool of arcane wealth. Still, if you desire anything it offers, you may take it. She gets enough experience to rank up. She gets renown. We can get a turn of knowledge, a gargoyle unit, or she can get the lightning strike hero skill. Base attacks gain lightning damage and 10 damage against targets that are electrified. I'm going to give her that. And I feel like she just completed a quest, which definitely means, well, for one, let's give her Claim Soul, but let's adjust her appearance. I feel like you just became so much more of a wizard, so maybe you deserve a wizard's hat. Or like, is there a wizard's cowl? Not really. A lightning wizard. What really says lightning wizard? That's the goat ears crown. You know? We got fire stuff, frost stuff. We got magma rock stuff. We don't really have anything that says lightning. But I'm going to give her this wizard's hat. I feel like she deserves it. Or I could give her lightning eyes. Oh. Say she's got that lightning in her soul. Maybe a skin decoration to go with it. Oh, you can't really see any skin decorations on her, can you? Why does she only get Primal Fury decorations? Well, you know what? That's what I'm going to give her. Because I like that they pierce out through. And I do still kind of like this hood on her right now, so... She's excelling. The irony is overwhelming. She's doing pretty good work. There's no doubt about. All right, you got to come back and heal. Here's Ignite. Pick up Fiery Imbuement for sure. You got a Wizard's Tower. You're working on those crypts. A rivalry was declared on us by that Badger again. You got your castle. You got a channeling tower now as well. Plus, you can now recruit Litharine units. So Shard Lancers, which are polearms. Gem Casters. Battle Mages, tier 4. These big guys. You know what's really fun as well? These guys all do lightning damage. And so does she. Instead of archers, we could use needlers. And there are these little support guys as well. Oh, they also are mana upkeep. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
So currently she has 2 militia belonging to House Midland. She needs frontline units is what she needs. Which are shard lancers. Damn. Voices. I guess I could get her an aspirant knight. But I also need to get her many other things. I do believe that a blacksmith up here is going to be pretty clutch. Oh, you need so much. All right, let's go for a shrine to start. You built a vendor. Let's give you the workshop. You're also going to need... You only have 2 militia right now, so we'll get you a defender down here. Mm-hmm. Anything here that becomes a forester is good for us. I guess there is an iron deposit there. I also like money, so I think I'm going to build a mine. Y'all do need to heal. What else do you have right now? You have an archer and a mage belonging to the main faction, so why don't we get you a Lethrine Needler? Probably 2, but let's start with 1. She doesn't have any frontline troops either. Of like her own faction. So I could also bring her down to some militia. Yeah, all right. But I don't like it. Jacob, good afternoon. We're doing very well here today. What is the game you played that looked like this one, but you have a wizard tower you can move around? You were thinking the Spellforce Conquest of EO. Also, very good game. Very good game. We've done a ton of playthroughs of that on the channel. If you like Age of Wonders, but you want something that's a bit more story-based, smaller fights as well, I would highly recommend it. All right, this whole vampire stuff thing is going to have to go pretty soon. Okay, so you and you go to the other guy. Let's build that crypt. I think I want to build that farmstead. I want to resurrect Mid Lehman for 250. Where is he? He's gonna come crashing up here to join the squad. We got bonded vassalage. Nice. I don't care about that. So he's got a defender coming out. You have shard lancers. A lath spell library. Okay. Do you have a playthrough of that game on YouTube? Yes, I do. I have quite a few playthroughs of that. We did a Necromancer campaign, an Alchemist campaign, a Demonologist campaign. I think I've literally done a campaign of every single of the classes in that. They put out a DLC last year that we covered as like Dark Elves. I even actually did a fancy video for THQ Nordic that's on their YouTube channel, the THQ Nordic Insider. I did like a 2.5-year anniversary video for them. That was like custom edited video that was like 15 minutes long. This guy's like, one of my ancestors was a prospector, another was a shepherd, but I'm a duelist. Oh, you are going to stay duelist. My army is trespassing. Be a lot cooler if they weren't. I don't want to take any penalties for that. I have room for another hero already. Man. Well, it's definitely going to be this dude. An arcane governor in Nottheim with all of these conduits. That's just going to print me mana all game long. All right. Upon arriving at the Gold Vein, it becomes clear that the spawn of the caustic worm hatched a few days ago, and the Gold Vein is overrun with writhing bodies. How could anyone have survived this? This is not really a hard fight. Your troops search the area and tunnels, and when they pass a crack between the gold veins, someone whispers, "Are they gone?" A bannerman crawls out of the hiding spot. He sighs gracefully. "For rescuing me, please accept the treasure I discovered. My skills are at the service of the everyman Jack Wonders." Mediocrity gains some renown. We completed her quest. This is her brother. We can get some knowledge. We can get a grateful bannerman or 20 good alignment. What lord will he serve? I assume he serves mine, which makes him less useful because I already have one. 20 good alignment on this map is not a bad choice. I want more bannermen, but not if they're of like my home faction. I'm gonna take the good alignment. That's another quest for her as well. Now, are you gonna take hex packs or blood packs? You're all about the undead. More secret, decaying magic, infectious afflictions. Damage dealt to the caster is reduced by 50 and dealt to the target as well. The caster gains 20% damage. The target gets lifesteal and resurgence. Right, but now you're also kind of a sorcerer. I think I'm going to give you Blood Pact. We are fighting a vampire. Or we are about to be fighting a vampire, I should say. Okay. So... Can you guys blow up that brigand camp? Yeah, they'll do it in 4 turns. I think I'm going to come down here and I'm going to start fighting Eduardo. Because he's infecting our land with sunset. And I don't like that. You're renown level 3. You are now very good. Okay. Yeah, I guess this guy should have a knight, but he kind of is a knight himself, so... maybe if that lieutenant dies, I'd put in another aspirant knight. That's probably not a bad idea. What an amazing game, and am I going to play it anytime again soon? If they put out any more DLC, then absolutely I will go back and play Spellforce. Otherwise, I've kind of just done everything in the game already. He says, playing Age of Wonders for the umpteenth millionth time. But that's the weird balance. You're really settling forward on me here, not giving me a lot of room to move. Guess let's grab a library there. Dragon's Lair, no. Flare Spire, Brigand Camp. Oh. There's a $220 bounty for that Brigand Camp. I guess. What is this? What is this Fey army that's come up from here? Seriously. A Scourge of Spring? Alright, well, we're gonna cut through that Brigand Camp then, get that bounty, go back and stop them. 288 Imperium. Production buffs are good. I don't think we're going to be doing any terraforming. Though, you know what? Hard to say, because if we go Sandstalker, maybe we would. Units unlocked through research cost less gold to draft. Draft gives city stability. Here's the thing. We kind of need draft in every single city. Quarries grant draft. I guess this would be better because they haven't built any draft structures anywhere. Pick up war infrastructure. And if I can afford it. So gonna do that. It's gonna give her a grievance, which I'm not stoked about, but I'm gonna pay it off right away. And we have enough to get a new hero as well. So we're gonna get Tavelli the Inspiring. He's got a book, a grimoire of fire. Well, that's very apt. Reset your skills. You will take XP. I feel like this guy's, because he's a ritualist, right? So I feel like I want to go like initiative order and give him zeal. So he's doing like burning flame crusade or whatever. And yeah, then we could take like reincarnate on him as well, would be cool. So we'll go restore. We'll go amped up restore. So if this is the case, you know, you've come in at a couple of levels, so I feel like you are allowed to have something. And I feel like it's got to be that cape. He's almost like an inquisitor. And his name will be Norm Aldude. Unfortunately, he does not get to lead a city right now. She does with a bunch of farms. He will want to be up here eventually because he'll give all those conduits bonuses to mana and city stability and yada, 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 yada. But he can wait a bit until that happens. Ooh. Arcaniums. AOW is kind of more repeatable than Spellforce. Yeah. AI seem real aggressive this game. They are definitely forward settling us a lot. and boxing us in, but they haven't actually attacked us, mostly because they've been attacking each other. Jokum, hello. Welcome on in. Okay. Duchess Lady Laduna Miller of Helden interrupts your negotiation. Why negotiate when all be dead tomorrow? I don't really know that I need to boost her any faster here. Your imagination is running wild, Duchess. I am going to have you dig a nice road all the way through here. So we'll take out that bandit camp. I guess let's change this to say defend home. Defender's got to come up and join us. You need a surf quarters. You've got a library coming. You need a merchandise, I guess. Those two are starting a war. That's fine by me. You keep saying I'm a threat to you. Do we have a wizard's bond? We don't. We really should. And I honestly feel like I should probably have a wizard's bond with M&M as well. Gonna try to get her a declaration of friendship if we can. He better not come up here and take out that brigand's camp. It's funny that he put the bounty up for that. I know he's going for the jade. Okay. Fiery imbuement. Nice. Okay. And we get to move up to tier 2 tomes. So now we get to talk about what we want here. Shades obviously fits in well with the desertness. It's also a little bit of shadow, which would blend with our little necromancer we got going on, plus like fighting the vampires. There's a few good arguments for shade. Tome of Sandstalkers, we also have some solid arguments for. Does cause us to do blight, but it's like we get sandwalk, sand camouflage, 20% flanking damage as well. That's pretty cool. We do get terraforming if we do that. Sand preference. Provinces with sand give +2 stability. Can build farms on sand. Ah. Dungeon depths. We haven't really gone underground. We've been fighting a lot of plants, so Tome of Fertility feels maybe a little weird. There'd be an argument to be made for Tome of the Inquisition, I think, as well. This would give us tier 3 skirmishers, which we don't have. Would boost our rangers. Mass condemnation. Lightbringers, maybe. Paladins we don't need because we get Liege Guard. So Tome of Virtue seems like it would just be a waste. I know we're friends with angels, but we're not angels necessarily. Tome of the Beacon. Mighty Meek is not bad. Mighty Meek's actually pretty good. That's a tier 3 support as well. Blessed Souls is kind of nice because it is a mana-based tier 3 shield unit. And it's ethereal, so it is kind of djinny. Okay, Tome of the Beacon has some possibilities. For sure. This is good for us because, like, you know, we'll always have knights, aspirant knights. We'll always have Mighty Meek. Plus, like, lieutenants, pyromancers, and bannermen are always good. The bannermen would probably get replaced by chaplains, but when we think about the fact of, like, what we took in the Imperium tree under Chaos as well, like, tier 1-2 units level up really fast. Souls and Doom Herald, I don't really think so. Summoning, scrying, I don't really see that. I think Sandstalkers and Beacon is probably what we're going to take here. When I think about, like, what makes us, what the world has made us, Sandstalkers is definitely part of it. Recommend Revelry. That doesn't really feel fitting. I mean, we would get like Scalds, but I think Sandstalkers for sure. It's also, it's nice because it's a mixed tome, so it'll give us the ability to grow our cities as well early on.
A perilous place. A death trap.
Dune Stalkers for sure to start. Oh, they're in range. I can fight just them first. But that's the much smarter way to do this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's just a militia. Shielding mast and a shielding amplifier. Well, that amplifier's going on you because that gives you another 10% magic damage. Status, resistance, and defense. Guess that's better on you, but you have a lot of defense already. I'm gonna put this on you. Now, Midley Man, you are a vampire hunter. So Searing Strikes is good. So is Zealous. You give resistance. You give critical hit chance. I think I'm going to go Zealous. And you're going to have to go Piercing Shot. Anybody else here going to level up? No. And you'll fight that bandit camp. And we'll knock him out nice and easy. Warding plates, helmets, electrified Frostbringer. With Cosmic Rescue. Ooh. All right, what is warding plate? 1 status resistance, 3 defense. I give that to you for sure. You get an extra helmet. I don't know, man. Give that to you, I guess. You have a Grimoire of Fire. You could take an electrified Frostbringer. But I do feel like if it's electrified, wouldn't you be the most reasonable person for that? Yeah, you're a Warlock too, right? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. But yeah. Yeah? How does that ability work? You just get lightning strikes, which is 10% damage against electrified targets. And this electrifies targets. So if you hit things more than once, you'll do even more damage. We could probably give him that steel staff if we wanted, but I'm not against the Grimoire of Fire. And we get 220 gold. Let's go, babies. Right, and then I guess we're going that way next. That guy comes down to join the squad. You're just going to wait there for right now. You built a library. Per adjacent province with sand, get gold and food. Well, that is a lot of provinces. Per adjacent farm. Heldon, did you really decide you're going to move up there and cut me off? That's so rude, man. I guess I'm going to build an Arcane Institute here because it's the only thing that's boosted. I have the money. I'm going to build the Citadel because that'll give me Liege Guard. Oh, boy. And I guess, honestly, just building some more farms around that farmstead is not a stupid idea. Fiery Imbuement, we can start casting. I need none of these. Let's sell them. And I will use them to buy us more stuff. Okay, so you have those two guys and a defender, and that's kind of it. You don't have a defender, and you have a Litherine Needler coming. You could use a defender for sure. Or a lieutenant. Or an aspirant knight. I'll give you an aspirant knight. I'm going to put that wizard probably in your group. You have a defender coming. You're a ranger. You don't have a level 2 city. So I'm not going to give you anything then. Unless I can get you that bannerman, which I can't. And her main army has nothing it wants to replace. Okay. Rivalry ended. She likes me. Great. She really likes me. She also really likes me. Fantastic. My sister's dog hides in bushes sometimes. My sister sent me a picture. It looks funny. It's a very cute thing for a dog to be doing. Do they all have this? Notheim, Nicano has it. Yeah, I do think I'm going to raise that city to the ground, though. I don't know. I guess I don't have to. It feels like I should. Barren and fractured. The realm bears scars of a magical calamity. Handcrafted regions containing sand and astral barrens are common. Ruined ancient wonders such as the withering tree are more common. Eduardo, trespassing. Eduardo, trespassing. Don't give up. You could still rise in the ranks of the world. This guy says, you're angering me. That's a threat. She says, don't give up. And this guy says, you're pathetic. I guess we're on turn 40, and I'm doing not so good. I'm in 3rd place for provinces occupied. I don't know why I'm doing bad on, I guess, score conditions. But okay. Oh, we also unlocked a new book, so we have to give Jack an update. I can't take an adept ability because I need 4 affinity. Oh, man. I don't love that. I'm going to give him brutal charge. So... Oh, I have Bread for War, so no skin decorations are going to matter because he's got these cuts on the side of his face. Should he get a mustache now? Is this what a sandwalking guy looks like? Or he could get a beard. Could get some yellow eyes, but I feel like that's going to get edited soon enough by something. Like, he's gonna take Sandwalker soon. The turban is too much. I'll tell you that. The turban is not gonna happen. He could get an upgrade to his crown at this level. I like that it mirrors the gem on his chest. I think that's a vibe. Victory condition ranking in this game makes no sense. Yeah, I tend to concur. I've always found it to be a very bizarre system. So you're just going to draw a road there. Everybody else is going to come up on it. You're gonna hop in there because these guys are gonna attack us. Probably. Probably. You're gonna go in there. My little needler is ready. You're ready to keep annexing. We're going to take that because he is clearly trying to work around to that world tree. Fiery imbuement. So we have some flaming arrows now. We've unlocked forests grant 2 mana and 2 stability. Or farms grant gold and stability. Almost definitely I'm going to take that forester option. Cheaper outposts and city spells and city structures research cost is cheaper. Let's grab Forester's grant mana and city stability. Oh, and I haven't gotten this one yet. I did get this one, but I haven't gotten this one. Draft is cheaper. Draft gives city stability, so we want to get that one too. Probably pretty soon. See what kind of trouble we get up to. Of course, the Warsmith BMs. Anyone that isn't construct maxing is beneath him. I think it's crazy like how many campaigns I play and how often Belisarius is in here. Especially considering his colors and flag are still messed up. I was literally looking at him last night being like, should I reset those colors? And then I was like, nah. That's rude, man. That's so rude. Wow, thanks, Eldon. See what I have to build here first. You're building, you're building, you're building. I can actually completely afford that. Now I have a justification on you. Okay, you gain Whispering Stones. Whispering Stones get improved. Gold structures are improved. Enhancements and transformation spells are cheaper. Wonders are better. Gain mana per combat killed. Routing units are captured if your side is victorious. Units recruited in this way have low maintenance cost. What city would they belong to? It's a good question. All right. Excuse me. I'm being attacked by sneezes. My little needle homie. This army is not quite correct. Okay, so here's the thing, is Eduardo does have some armies down there, and he has a lot of armies over here. Your signature skill is available, but we don't have enough stuff for it yet. You are trespassing some more. Major justification. So we got to get ready to fight him. I think there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We're going vampire hunting. You haven't gotten anything fancy yet. Do you have a signature skill? You do. So that means you get one item. Is how I have decided this. I'm gonna give you the hat. Mid Lehman is absolutely a vampire hunter. That is his job. Dorby, hello. Slightly darker skin because he's walking through desert all the time. Ooh, Chio, that's not a bad idea, actually. Always one game like that. Every time I used to play Civ 7, CM would show up. Yes. Civ 7, Civ 5. Ever tried an Elder Vampire Cleaver Cleansing Flame build? Starts with Necromancy Golems, Blood or Pyromancers, Dungeon Depths, and then moves to Cleansing Flames, eventually Tyranny. I actually haven't. I've only done two... oh, this is trouble. I've only done 2 vampire runs. I was actually looking at it last night, and we I think we only did 2 runs with the vampires. We did the Bokandoro, who were like demon vampires, and then we did Elsa, our legally distinct Disney princess vampire. So some vampire runs are certainly due. Cleansing Flame Vampire is very interesting. Keepers of Knowledge, Vigilante Knights, yep. As we ponder the realms, we're suddenly contracted none other by a Baelor, who now seems to rule the Gilded Noxians. Before you can demand an explanation, Obbadothan the Duke grins. Mortals and Godeers, the Empire of Honey Amberhide is under new management. Bow to me, the great Sevoth, in despair, for the wrath and fury of Obbadoth has arrived. It seems the Guild Mistress of the Noxians has been replaced. Is this a danger or an opportunity? Whew. 100 HP Celestial Slayer, Fae Slayer. Heals 30 HP on kill. Yeah, I have a lot of alliances coming in. You have an alliance with Eduardo? Are you kidding me? That complicates things. That big time complicates things. I don't expect that's going to stay in place. But I don't really know for sure. Oh, buckaroo. What are you guys missing right now? Quarries. You need a secondary quarry is what I said. You're all touching that farm. That can also be a farm. Is this infested? I think it is. Alright, you're gonna go here then. Damn, dude, that really hampers my immediate expansion. Suddenly, we're not just hunting vampires, we're also hunting demons. It's very fitting. And our build is kind of nice for it. I like the idea of like a Jinn versus demon war as well. Jack Wonders hasn't grown rusty on the demon slaying if that problem doesn't sort itself out. Decent middling? It's hard to say. I think we're doing okay, but no one's really pulling out. We're definitely like losing on some fronts and winning on others. So he's right there. Nah, and he stole Tournament Hill as well. Eduardo's trespassing. Fiendish takeover. My everyman, we expect you want to hear this. Your guards bring forward a townsman of the guild of Noxians. I represent a group of refugees. Our guild mistress has succumbed to forces beyond our own, and now the Obbadothan Duke and his minions torment our empire. Some of us know more about what happened. I will accept the quest. He has claimed that forester. Okay. Sorry, where is this? Oh. Well, that's not very far. I guess I could take this guy out. You're missing a character, but that's en route. Sorry, you're missing a character, but that's en route. You are missing... You're missing an upgraded town. Just not making my life easier. I think I'm going to cut off Helden this way. 40 Imperium. It's criminal. Yeah. All right. So who's making defensive packs? These two. Well, that's a problem. Obbadothan has rivaled me. Okay. And everybody else thinks I'm pathetic. I am also going to make a defensive pact with you. Whoa, these guys look cool. The town of Loria. Man, yeah, they really fast settled me. So what's the map look like right now? She owns all of that. Belsarius is here and underground. I own this little chunk. Nothing is down here. Of course, there's always one direction I don't go. That's like where nobody decides to expand. The Shining Court is down there. All right, well, I mean, if I want to do any more expansion, I guess we could just go that way. I'm going to probably absorb Helden to connect all of our territory. Five, 5, and 9. 5, 4, and 7. Yeah, these are not easy fights. Honestly, I think the best thing to do is just give him another defender if this is the case. And hope that they break up. I mean, there's lots of neutral armies here I can start destroying for Midland that they would appreciate getting the boosts from. Creature design in this game is on another level. The devs are insane. Yeah, they do a really good job. We're gonna get plunged into darkness, man. He takes Clawmark Cave. Okay, hold on. Trespasses. 430 to integrate you. That is a lot. I'm going to increase the city cap, though. Let's go see what these guys have to say. Not long after your entourage arrives, a civilian of the Gildan Noxians emerges. Hail, great everyman. I am glad our meeting reached you. I was part of the court of the guild mistress before she was banished and replaced by the demon of Obbadothan. I fled, for I know the location of a ritual circle where the Duke was summoned. I must hold the answer as how this came to be. I fear this was not the work of a mere cultist. We lack the means to defy the Duke, and thus we leave the knowledge and the fate of the people in our hands. I meddled in secret affairs. Look, he hates me anyway. He's rivaled me, so I might as well take the free population. You have a new lead in your investigation into the Duke. He was summoned at a ritual circle. Investigate the circle and provide more clues on how to stop the Duke. Where is it? You don't say. Okay. Well, they're really giving me an opportunity here. They're giving me quite the opportunity here. Ooh, I want the certification, but let's get Searing Blades first. Start casting Dune Stalkers. Ooh, what do you need next? Great question. The bathhouse probably would not go astray. $925 for the two of them. Deep sleep active in 9 turns. Okay. Are you guys all healed up? You are. You're waiting on a defender. You are a knight that is ready to come down. Why don't we give these guys 1 turn then? Because that way I can bring my knight into the fight. Guess this guy could also maybe come back. Though, I don't know there's room for him in the fight. Nice! These defenders have now upgraded to Liege Guard. So they get Sworn Bond, linked to a friendly hero. Reduces damage by 50%. And also give them Strengthened. They get Shield Wall, they do more damage. They get a Heavy Shield, ignore flanking by flanking attacks. Chunky boys. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna stomp this ritual circle. Every time I normally get these quests, they spawn like on the other side of the map and underground. Like, it's always like, this is as far away as it could possibly be. Like, might as well create an umbral layer and spawn in there. I actually don't think I can put this guy in this combat. You know what? Actually, that defender is one more turn away. And I'm called to war. The Baylor, who currently rules the guild in Noxian, has another announcement to make. Let it be known that the so-called Eternal Guide of Nykareth is nothing but a weakling who will soon be a speck of ash in the realm. I, the great Sephiroth, will strike her down myself. Well, okay, there's a lot of wars started. You're in a war. You're denounced. Bounties. A new rally has started. I can summon fire giants. Liege Guard, Scalds, Houndmasters, Dusk Hunters, and Dawn Defenders. Okay. The Beast Wrangler is about to leave. If I want a bat, I could have it. Do I want a bat? I kind of do. I kind of do for this guy, right? Him riding a vampire bat, a shrieking bat? That feels very fitting. Hopefully there'll be another season pass. I highly suspect there will be. I'd be very surprised if there was not. These guys are ready to keep annexing. I guess we'll go here to see if I can close off this gap. In fact, I'm going to do that. No, I can't do that right away. Damn. All right, well, what do you really need? Farms? Let's go there then. That is your night. I actually don't have enough money to boost that defender anymore. Hilarious. So this guy can join the army. Feel like this could have been an Elder Vampire plot. The military alliance is awfully auspicious, especially with the local forces that barely trespass. That briefly trespass, yeah. Yeah, they went to war with everybody. They declared a friendship. There's no war against you, but there is a war against Sephiroth, and it does count as a major war. Let's just do this first. All right. I guess we're fighting this fight. What are we looking at here? Inferno puppies, gluttonous imps. There is one big infernal juggernaut. Gremos, lots of Grimboblins. Which I do ever so hate. Your range goes to there. Pyromancer's not going to be worth a lot for me. I don't think. Cast that on a zombie. Because currently there's no benefits that that ability gives us. It's just negatives. You're a wizard. Okay. I think somebody is in range of that elephant right now. Probably that guy who's getting absolutely buckled. So many fireballs. That's cool. Cosmic Rescue. Heal target unit for 10 HP and teleport to an adjacent space. I guess I might as well give you transfer life. And... okay, we can have those zombies come up first. Claim soul. Deals damage to the target ignoring resistances. If they're killed, they're immediately revived. Noted. We'll just frost blast you. Magic wisp you. Oh, I forgot about that. I have a chase and displace or whatever it's called. Charge and displace. Oh my god. Definitely let's sunder these gremlins. Oh god damn it, dude. My hero is almost definitely killed from that. These guys are cool. Crystal shots. I'd like this defender not to just die, so I might just pull him out. Just tag one of them. That's a flank at least. Okay, we could hit him, but that leaves us on a really nasty flank. We could just move here and kill him, though. So I think we'll do that. I can't imagine many of them will be hurt if I light them on fire. This is the problem I'm having. Like, I can hit them, it just won't do a lot of damage. You guys gotta wait for that elephant to come in. Yeah. Cancel retaliation, magic strike, fireball, flank. He goes for the flank as well. All right. That was bad, but it could have been worse. Unfortunately, this huge terrain we have here is giving me some trouble. I didn't cast Sworn Bond on my hero either, which was pretty dumb. You can hit 4 of them with that flame pillar. Lieutenant, you might as well take the hit here. He is my biggest threat. We can kill him. All right, well, that's an elephant down and a zombie made out of him. We'll just chunk through a chunk of these guys. So close. $43. Let's take that. Keeps him in a good flanking position. Let's get you to sprint so we can at least get that back. I guess hit him because you'll chase him. How does that work? Ah, if the unit moved, displaces the target and moves onto his hex. The more you know. You're the only guy I can hit with this. Ah, it will heal our hero, though. All right. I think you just have to defend. Flank. I'll take that. Only a graze. We'll ignite him and just kill him. Okay, okay. Their morale is dropping pretty bad as well here right now. I think we might end up doing decent on the morale front as this campaign goes on. Beautiful. Whoop. Claim soul? Delicious. Delicious souls. I don't know that all you guys actually need to move up here. You're broken. And perk, because I don't want to light them all on fire. You're a zombie. You can just come up. That's a pretty good shot on that. 29 or 34. Let's go for that sniper shot. Didn't quite cinch the kill. Give him the heal just for fun. I guess you could swarm bound to him because it will give him bonuses. And I'll tell you what, we'll heal you. Seeing as I feel like you're the most likely to get hit. Nope, everybody's running. Okay. Let them do their thing. Hate the gremlins. They're probably up there on the list of most annoying enemies next to golems. Yeah. The ability for them to, like, cause you to turn around so you're always getting flanked is just so vicious. It screws up your front line, like, incredibly badly. A stalwart chest plays. Ooh, that'd go good on the vampire hunter. After defeating any resistance at the ritual circle, your troops and scholars search the area invoked in the appearance of Obbadothan Duke Sevroth. Obbadothan Duke Sevroth. This was indeed the location of a powerful summoning by every man, your scholar says. Infernal runes depict a trade between the summoning and the banishment of Obbadothan, and of the arcane contract between the Baelor and none other than Sire Eduardo. Soon after, you are contacted by the Obbadothan Duke himself, so the foolish goat-ear insists on sticking his nose into our business. Cease your investigations or I will show you what happens when you play with infernal fire. Well, I have to go to war with him right now anyway, so this way I get 102 Imperium for it. Do I also get a major war declaration? I'm at 60 Imperium. It should go up to 80. I don't think it did. Deal with the Obbadothan Duke. You have learned that Sire Eduardo has summoned and signed a fiendish contract with the Duke. The contract is the key to their shared prowess. Through your spies and contracts, you learn it lies hidden at the Fire Festival, his capital. Before you can ponder further, you are contacted by none other than Eduardo himself. Let's not be hasty, Jack. Surely you see the potential in allies like I and the Obbadothan Duke. There are power and riches hidden behind the others consider forbidden. Step away now and we can make it worth your while. A fiendish pact. You gained a grievance against Eduardo. Summon the demons to replace a ruler. I mean, I feel like this story is writing itself. I will end your scheme, Eduardo. Sadly, I do not get the major war declaration from this. But I do get a bunch of level ups. Mediocrity. Do I want the Pact of Eternal Servitude? I guess, why not? Dude, not having 4 affinity is bonkers. You're gonna get that chest plate, which will give you better crits. You're gonna take that channeling robe. Grab that. Grab Big Game Hunter. I like his bat. Everybody's at war with each other. They're at war with everyone except for the children of Urath because they haven't met each other. I find that very strange. They're like 3 tiles away from each other right now. Well, I guess we got to prep for war with Eduardo now. Did the Cat Girls win? They did indeed. A very tight match, though. That one had a pretty exciting ending. We do have access to Fire Giants now as well, which will be useful for this. As well as our Liege Guard. Honestly, the Scalds, not a bad choice either. Yes, they are demons. But they're pretty good. But they're pretty good. So, if I can take his capital, it will cause... Oh no. Oh, the Annis is being sieged? That's Eminem's capital. Where is your capital? Oh, we don't know. It must be somewhere underground. If I was to guess. Though, hard to say. Any of these places are kind of big enough. Kind of big enough, but not really that big. Well, I think with our ritual pact, the ritual site destroyed and war broken out between us, an ancient vampire, and a giant Baylord demon lord, I think we're in a pretty good spot to maybe end this episode. So I think let's do exactly that and have everybody come back and see how it turns out in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.